Haunted hotels around the world. The Stanley Hotel, located in the center of the Colorado Rockies, in the United States, is one such notorious hotel. The Shining, a horror novel by Stephen King that was eventually adapted into a movie, was inspired by this hotel. Another hotel worth mentioning is the Langham in England, where its visitors are still chilled to the bone by the dreadful stories of the past. Do you enjoy the paranormal? What do you think? These haunted hotels also provide spooktacular experiences that can be scheduled. In this video, we will introduce you with some top haunted hotels around the world, which are: Number 10, Santa Fe, New Mexico's La Fonda on the Plaza. One of the oldest hotels in the country, La Fonda on the Plaza opened its doors in 1607. Many ghost sightings have been recorded by visitors over the years, including the ghost of Judge John P. Slew, who was shot and died in the hotel foyer in 1867 after a quarrel. Reports of seeing a man-like figure dressed in 19th century garb have been made. In a terrifying turn of events, a salesman committed suicide after suffering devastating financial losses in a crucial card game. Desperate to the point of drowning, he leaped into the well outside the hotel's gambling area and perished. There are reports of witnesses seeing his spirit emerge from the fountain. Among her other personas is a young bride who was killed while on her honeymoon. Number 9, Scotland's Tulloch Castle Hotel. This Scottish Highlands Castle Hotel will greet you with the unique scent of burning wood upon arrival. One of the very few locations where you may still discover stone fireplaces and real antique furniture is the 12th century hotel. There are a lot of ghosts at Tulloch Castle, but Elizabeth Davidson, aka the Green Lady, is the most talked about and often spotted. The pub inside the castle is called the Green Lady Pub because of the numerous sightings of the Green Lady. Number 8, the Chelsea Hotel in New York City. Hostel renowned authors and musicians like Jimi Hendrix, Mark Twain, Bob Dylan, and Jim Morrison have taken breaks in Chelsea. But throughout the years, the visitors have noticed paranormal activity. Living in the hotel, he died in 1953 from alcoholism, and people have reported smelling alcohol in the hallways ever since. The famous edifice Dylan Thomas lived and wrote at the Chelsea Hotel, and from here he sailed out to die has a wooden plaque honoring him. Another event concerns the horrifying demise of Nancy Spungen, the girlfriend of bassist Sid Vicious of the punk rock band Sex Pistols. The musician passed away before the trial despite being charged with murder. There are rumors that the couple's tormented spirits continue to reside at the New York Hotel. Number 7, Milwaukee's Pfister Hotel. This historic building has been a renowned hotel for more than a century, and it gladly welcomes professional baseball and basketball teams whenever they come to town. Nonetheless, the Pfister Hotel's spectral occupants have made it a well-liked tourist attraction today. Players for Major League Baseball, MLB, have related several supernatural experiences they had while staying at the hotel. Los Angeles Dodgers outfielder Adrian Beltre remembered times when he heard knocking that would not go away, reverberating through the hallway and at his door. MLB outfielder Carlos Gomez of the Minnesota Twins reported hearing voices in the middle of the night and seeing his iPod turn on for no apparent reason. Suddenly, the device began to vibrate fiercely and fell to the ground. He put it back on the table, startled, only to have the unsettling thing happen again. Number 6, Eureka Springs 1886 Crescent Hotel and Spa. The Crescent Hotel has had several uses since it opened in 1886, including a junior college, a school for young ladies, and an opulent spa resort. When inventor Norman G. Baker bought the hotel and converted it into an experimental cancer hospital in 1937, the resort's history took an unusual turn. Baker conducted experiments in the basement under the guise of a doctor in an attempt to cure cancer, eventually killing his gullible patients. Baker was eventually imprisoned for mail fraud, and the hospital's new owners converted it back into a hotel in the 1940s. Visitors have reported seeing Baker's ghost strolling the grounds in a two-piece suit years after his death in 1958. Reserve a spot on the evening ghost tours for a creepy encounter if you want to meet Michael and Theodora, the former nurse who lived in the hotel. Number 5. The Texas Emily Morgan Hotel. From 1924 to 1976, the Emily Morgan Hotel served as a medical facility that included a morgue, psychiatric section, and crematorium. Nevertheless, certain aspects of the building's past persisted even after it was transformed into a hotel in 1984, despite its Gothic architectural design. Numerous inexplicable incidents have been documented on the hotel's website. The phone rings at midnight, but there is quiet on the other end of the call. There are pillows all across the floor, neatly organized. When the sales manager came back, blue water was in the bathtub. There have been reports from guests about a white-clad woman pacing the hotel hallways. Additionally, there has been a strong antiseptic odor on the 14th level, and others have heard what they imagine to be hospital carts rolling through the halls. Number 4. Colorado's Stanley Hotel. Constructed close to a former Native American burial site, this notorious hotel became the impetus for Stephen King's horror masterpiece The Shining. King claimed that the first night he slept at the hotel, he experienced a terrifying nightmare. He witnessed a fire hose with a demonic streak chasing his small boy through the deserted hotel hallways. Ghosts of the past owners, Freeland Oscar Stanley and his wife Flora, have also been reported by guests and workers to be seen strolling the hallways, and ghostly piano music and the sound of tinkling keys have been heard drifting from empty rooms. Number 3. Canada's Banff Springs Fairmont. The famous castle in the Rockies, which is tucked away in the center of Alberta's Banff National Park, has spooky tales as well. A terrible incident involving a bride who met an untimely end on her wedding day after falling down the grand staircase occurred in the 1920s. Guests at the hotel told terrifying tales of noises coming from the bridal suite and seeing a figure covered in a flowing wedding gown. A devoted worker who has been employed at the hotel since his passing also resides there. In 1967, Sam McCauley, a bellhop who had worked for the opulent hotel for many years, retired. According to the account, Sam told his co-workers he would come back when he died. His death a few years later has left confused guests talking about meetings with a man in an antiquated costume. Guests who find themselves locked out of their rooms have received assistance from this ghostly figure. Number 2. London's Langham Hotel. More than 150 years ago, in 1865, the Langham Hotel was constructed. It should therefore come as no surprise that, with a 200-year history, it is home to several eerie legends, such as the one about the spirit of a German prince, who tragically died by falling from the 4th level. It's thought that his ghost still wanders the earth wearing his military-style jacket. Another tale involves a doctor who, while on their honeymoon in room 333, killed his wife and then killed himself. Visitors who have ventured into that chamber have related eerie stories of icy patches and flickering light, as though the couple's troubled spirits continue to haunt the space. A terrible incident involving a former butler who killed himself by jumping from the Langham has also been documented. Furthermore, there are rumors that the hotel is haunted by the ghost of Emperor Napoleon III, a previous royal resident who is said to still linger in the hallways. Number 1. The Hollywood Roosevelt in Los Angeles, California. Celebrity ghosts from Hollywood's golden age are rumored to haunt the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel. Constructed in 1927, this renowned hotel has been in the news ever since for many scandalous tales and urban legends. Marilyn Monroe's ghost is the most well-known. The hotel's eerie charm is enhanced by rumors that the well-known actress's ghost still makes appearances in her former apartment. Another well-known Tinseltown visitor who still lingers in room 928 is the ghost of Montgomery Clift, who spent a considerable amount of time there while filming From Here to Eternity. A tribute to Clift's passion for playing the trumpet, both visitors and hotel employees have reported hearing the sound of a trumpet resonating throughout the space. Some have even reported seeing Clift's ghost moving through the corridors or peering out of his room's windows. So this is the end of our today's video. Do you like it? Kindly give your valuable response in our comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more interesting and informative videos.